our final group of Halloween guests here. We have Rapunzel, a toy soldier, Rockette actually, and Cleopatra.
Cleopatra's ready for that. Did you see all her little moves?
I know.
Oh my goodness.
They're future TV stars, these three for sure. Well, it's a show that'll blow your mind. Thousands of bubbles in all shapes, colors, and sizes. They're works of art on display every weekend at the Gazillion Bubble Show.
Melody Yang, one of the show's performers, is here with a special Halloween treat. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Now, first of all, I am so excited to meet you because your family started this.
Yeah, we started this about before I was born, way before I was born. So my father and my mother, they're both performers. And they started off doing, like, you know, all these different types of cabaret shows, from juggling to magic. And then my dad came across bubbles because one of his father's friends brought over a bubble toy. And then that's when it just spiked the idea of doing something with bubbles. And then he created this whole show, and now we have a show that's been running for almost 10 years off Broadway. And it's been really great.
And so you've been doing this since you were how old?
I was
a baby?
Yes, I was doing this since I was 3 years old. And from there, I was going into like talent shows and then working in circuses and stuff like that.
So everyone in the show is family.
Yeah, it's all family. It's myself, my brother, my mom, my dad, and we have our uncle in it too.
And what's the trick? I mean, everyone blows, but what's the trick to doing this? It's harder than it looks, right?
I mean, we make it look very easy, but the trick to it, a lot of it has to do with the experience that comes over time, and of course, the bubble solution that we have. Because with this liquid that we've created, it lasts a lot longer than the liquid that you would find in the dollar store.
Definitely, look at this. And I understand that, whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
And just so you know, oh, there we go. There the kids. Just in case you want to know what the noise was. That's amazing.
And you guys have, your father has broken many world records.
Yeah, our whole family, we all have our Guinness World Records. My father, obviously, having the most. All different types of, she's excited. All different types of records. I mean, we have bubbles inside of bubbles. Here, let's see if she...
Look at that. Whoa. Oh, my God. So what can people expect when they come to the show? It's for all ages, right?
The show, it really is for everyone. And, I mean, the show has so many different variations of bubbles. We do square bubbles, smoke bubbles, bubbles inside a bubble. We put people inside bubbles, so it's very interactive. And then towards the end of the show, the entire place gets blasted with bubbles. So it's really cool.
And you can put us in bubbles, right?
That's right.
Yes, I can.
I'm just going to put some smoke in there.
It's just bouncing bubbles.
Wow.
Bubbles fall down.
Wow.
Whoa! Very cool.
Yeah, but there's so many things we can do with bubbles and no one would expect it. I mean, that's why it's so hard to explain sometimes. People are like, oh, so you just blow bubbles. It's like, there's a lot more to that.
There's a lot more to it.
Definitely.
And you're going to put some of us in bubbles, right?
Yeah.
And also, there are things that affect this, like the temperature has to be warmer.
Yes, well, the temperature, the air has to be fresh.
Okay.
And the more humidity, not too much humidity, but when the air has enough humidity, the better. Because bubbles are pretty much like a water-based sphere. So it needs to have an atmosphere of, you know, the more moisture, the better.
Okay.
Yeah, and even if there's like dust in the air, the bubble will burst because from dust particles. Or if the air is too dry, it'll pop faster. So that's why I've worked in so many different conditions that I know how fast I need to rush my trick or how much time I have to create it.
All right, well, speaking of tricks, one of the things that's so amazing you do in your show is you put people in the bubbles.
Yeah.
You actually have the world record for having the most people in a bubble, right?
Yeah, I have the record for the most people inside a bubble, which is 181 people.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to do like a mini part of that because we don't have 181 people here.
All right, let's get these two boys over here. All right. get the
hot
wiener
dog and the
yeah. All right, boys. Now, can you stand right there and move over just a little bit? So let's make some space for the hot dog. And right over there, sir. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah. Don't be scared.
They look scared.
Have you guys been in a bubble before?
I'm not scared.
Okay, well, there's a first time for everything. Here we go.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, I've been ready.
Now I understand you also do bigger people.
Yes, you do bigger people too, right?
Come on, why don't you guys get in? All right, guys, I'm gonna need you to step out. All right, awesome. All right,
Okay.
now you two, same thing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That's I
know,
hold on
in
to
high
you,
heels.
my dear friend
All right.
Andrea.
Got it?
There we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, it's weird. Isn't it?
It's weird.
I've never been in a bubble. Very cool. I love your laugh. It's so funny. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
All right.
That's awesome. Thank you. Awesome job.
Right, and we are going to find out what kind of weather we have coming up, John.
You guys aren't even wet.
I know, we're not
Popped it.
wet.
You are good. The weather